So I just watched the video that I just made and I realized that you can't actually see any of the books that I'm holding up. So this is a second video. I won't repeat myself too much, I just wanted you to actually see. And my cat is trying to thwart me because here I am and he just flopped down in my book. It's not helpful. Not helpful. So, this is George. George, you need to move. You need to move. Yes. This is the composition notebook. Nothing fancy. Just plain old. You can see I'm clearly 13 in this entry because I'm writing in pink ink. Just general journal kind of stuff. There's like pressed roses from actually my very first ritual. There's a picture of me and my friend from a million years ago. She and I studied together. Anyway, this is what I used in high school. So this is late 90s, mostly. There's one of my first altars photograph. Tarot readings that I did, and more altar pictures. There's the flyer from my first open ritual. So anyway, that's that. Correspondences. I had an article published in a Llewellyn date book, like, God, years and years and years ago. So there's like my letter letting me know that they were publishing it and stuff like that. So things that I've saved. Here's the binder. There's my cat again. Yes. The cover is nothing. It's just something I kind of did absent-mindedly on a piece of paper and then thought it was pretty, so I stuck it in. But here's the binder, and I've got all of my tabs, and this first chunk here is mostly coven work kind of stuff. And then more general things. I've got a section for rituals that I've performed and written and things that I've read. I've got a whole section just on books that I've read and what I thought of them, responses to things. Yeah, this is all articles I've written, and this is my book section, I think. Yeah, this is my book section. Let's see. I've tried to decorate it a little bit, but I kind of fail. I think I'm just, like I said, I'm just a little bit lazy. And there's just so much information. Let's see. I've got a section, I save magazine articles and newspaper articles that are relevant to Wicca in whatever area I'm living in at the time. So I've got those clippings. Let's see. And then more specific things, like, you can see a lot of that is empty, but divination and deities. It's mostly just a lot of stuff that I've written, for better or worse. And I still use it, like I said. So it's really messy. It looks organized, but it's not, I promise. There's not really an order. Everything is pretty much chronological, and I try to break it up, and I fail. So, and then these were the journals. These are just plain old black lined notebooks. This is the one it's coven stuff. Yeah, again, nothing fancy, just writing. And this is my pretty one that I'm using right now. I took it to Free Spirit Gathering last year, and our tent flooded, so there are water stains. That's what these are. And I had to replace a bunch of the pictures because they were just things that I'd, things from my digital camera that I'd printed off and then glued in, and so all the ink ran. So I had to print out new stuff. But here it is. So there's the picture of the altar I was referring to that you could not actually see, and music. Places where the ink ran. So, and it's the same kind of stuff. It's rituals that I've done, things I've written, books I'm reading and my thoughts on them. There's the wristband I was talking about that you couldn't see. Yeah, this has been really, really useful. Pictures of me, others, stuff. Yeah, see, there's the binder I just showed you guys. It's just a good way of keeping a record. And like I said, it's not fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy. Yeah. I go through phases where I'll write a whole lot and then I won't write anything. So it takes me a long time to finish a book. So anyway, there they are. So if you watched the first video and thought, well, that was boring, she didn't actually show us anything, I hope this made it better.